So I've often talked about how Lily is my kind of emotional support dog, and I wanted to kind of explain a few things about why she helps me as an autistic adult and what kind of things that she can help me with. So one of the first things that comes to mind when she was even a puppy, to be honest, is that she can see when I'm kind of in going into like the rumble phase, um just by looking at me. um I think she's just senses that I'm not feeling right, or I'm feeling a bit tense and things are building up in my head, and she can see that I'm not quite getting there. I'm not feeling quite right. And actually, when I first had her, one of the things that I noticed was, because she was able to spot me going into this kind of just before a meltdown, I started to recognize my meltdown earlier. So I was able to pick up on when it was going to happen, and I could see when she just gave me this look, and I can't describe the exact look, but it's almost like she looks at me like, "Are you all right?" You know, she's almost got this look on her face as if to say, like, "Are you okay?" And she just stares at me, and I can start crying. It's getting me emotional thinking about it, because I can just start crying and just go, "Come here," and she'll give me a cuddle and kind of look after me for a little bit. And usually that is usually enough, to be honest. And there have been times when I've definitely gone into a meltdown, and unfortunately, obviously, meltdowns, you can kind of shout and get a little bit kind of, I don't know, probably a bit loud for a dog, really. And she would just come up to me afterwards, after noticing that I was just all emotional, tears rolling down my face, and she'd come and just kind of lean into me and cuddle me for ages. And she can see when it's happening. It has actually helped me to reduce the intensity of my meltdowns. Meltdowns, they feel so weird as an adult, because you feel like you're a child again. You feel kind of embarrassed, because you know, you're going through what is really, I mean, now I've understood it through psychology terms, is you're kind of going through, um, basically, your prefrontal cortex is going completely offline, and you are not able to fully control the situation. Now, obviously, depending on how, high you are with your, high functioning you are, I don't know, I know some people don't like that term, but depending on how capable you are of being able to kind of understand those emotions and deal with them in the moment, depends on how well you're going to cope with it at the time. Obviously, it's really hard to determine whether somebody is going to be able to totally control meltdowns. I always wanted to totally control them, because they do upset me. But one of the things I did notice is having this dog. She's an amazing dog. She's very intelligent, and she just looks at me while these things are about to happen. And I do have the ability to kind of just go, okay, this is she's noticing something in me isn't quite right, and then I have a chance to go to another room, be quiet for a little bit, do something calming for myself. It gives me the opportunity to kind of shift where I am, and I have found that really, really useful. So yeah, she's not just a dog, Lily. She is a support system for me, and she does look after me. And kind of comes over, helps me out, gives me cuddles when I'm not quite feeling right. And actually, yeah, we've kind of grown together, and she kind of understands when I'm not feeling quite right, which is amazing, really. Because she's really lovely, and she's able to pick up on that. and it makes me pick up on it. And even without her around, just because she's able to pick up on those signals, I'm starting to understand those signals when I'm not feeling quite right, or when something's about to build into something else, when my senses are totally overwhelmed. I'm able to spot that earlier. So that is one reason why I call Lily my emotional support dog. And it makes me want to cry because she's like so amazing and so beautiful and looks after me so well. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of share how she does that. Do you have a dog? Is a question I'd like to ask. And do they support you? And in what ways do they support you? Is there anything that you have found have really helped with having a dog or a pet?